Hey, good afternoon. How are all of my beautiful soul family members doing out there today? I hope you're all doing great. You had a beautiful Labor Day weekend. It was wonderful. Yeah, a nice 3-day weekend for all of us to be able to enjoy. And I hope all of you took advantage of it, had the opportunity to be able to take the time to enjoy some experiences that you want to experience in your life. It's a beautiful day today. September 3rd, it's Tuesday. The time is 12:02 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and I had a great weekend. I've been spending a lot of time researching and studying. I've kind of mentioned that before. And so I spent quite a bit of time this weekend doing that very thing. I've been looking into the 9-year cycle, wrapping my mind around it, gaining a better understanding of it. And finding the application, the connection in my own life. It's been a fascinating journey. I turned 50 this year, so I have 50 years of experience to now go back and reflect upon. To be able to reflect upon it with a newer understanding of life and meaning and purpose. It just makes so much sense to me. I really look forward to putting together the video for you guys and later this month and walking you through exactly the process that I went through and everything that I learned along the way. It is such an eye-opening experience. It really is. And it's a great thing for each and every one of us. So far, my takeaway is I can look back on my life and there's so much meaning there. There is so much meaning and so much purpose and growth and expansion. It's like all the pieces just kind of come together and make sense. And it runs in direct connection with the energy that I happen to be in for that specific year. Anyways, a fascinating experience to be able to go through. So I look forward to being able to share it with all of you, specifically in terms of exactly how I went about understanding it and how I took that information and applied it to my own life. I really enjoy the takeaway that I'm gaining from going through this exercise. So if I'm having a good experience with it, it tells me that I think you guys will have a good experience with it as you look back and examine your own lives. It just brings so much meaning and purpose to each and every one of our lives. And that's such a good thing, right? That energy of meaning and purpose, to be able to embrace that and to resonate that. It brings more meaning and purpose into today, right? Into our tomorrows, into the present. So anyways, it's been a very eye-opening experience. And the other takeaway that I have from this is I don't think anything in my life has been a coincidence. I don't think anything in any of our lives truly has been a coincidence. I feel that way about my life as I look back on it, and especially when I look into the last couple of years, being able to experience what I feel is an awakening experience. Well, it is flat out, it is, and I'm sure it's different for each and every one of us. But my experience is, especially in the last year and a half, has definitely been an awakening experience, a spiritual awakening. And I'm so grateful for it. I don't think that it's any coincidence at all that throughout my awakening process, I was guided towards tarot, right? I was pulled into tarot and understanding tarot. It really did. It pulled me right in. And I'm so grateful for it. And I don't think that any of that is a coincidence, right? Just like this channel. I don't think that it is a coincidence, right? Our soul family connecting like this. I don't think that is a coincidence. And I'm so grateful for it. I truly am. Because, last year at this time, I had not started this channel yet. So I hadn't been able to make the connection with each and every one of you. We hadn't had the opportunity to bring the soul family together. This beautiful soul family that just continues to flourish and to grow. So, anyways, thanks for letting me share. Yeah, life is exciting. Life is good. Okay, well, before I get started here by pulling an affirmation card, let me take a moment and tap the crystal healing bowl. Just let it sing to us. The background music that I have playing is 528 hertz, letting go of mental blocks. It's music to manifest miracles, peaceful mind. They're just some good soothing vibes. I'm going to adjust the camera here real quick. It keeps sliding down. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tap the crystal healing bowl, and this is a perfect time to just allow ourselves to step into a space and a place where we're open to receiving, releasing ourselves from the outcome, and just open to receiving any messages in today's tarot reading that may be meant for us to hear. That was a really different sound. There was like an additional sound, a pitch that was added to it today. I'm not sure where that was coming from. Okay. Yeah, I hope everybody had a great 3-day weekend, that you had a chance to get outside and to get into some sunshine, maybe get out and get into nature or spend time with family and friends. Okay, all right, beautiful affirmation. I'm gonna throw on my spectacles. I remember to bring them back in here from my bedroom. Okay, we drew the affirmation of passion. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Notice that it's the number 11. Right? The number 11 is a very divine number. So, a beautiful affirmation. I'm going to take a moment and read to us from the guidebook about this affirmation, because I feel like there are more messages here about this affirmation that are meant to be shared in today's tarot reading. So just kind of sit back and listen and just see which messages may or may not resonate with you. Passion is a wonderful quality that leads and directs and motivates. It is thrilling, and it allows us to feel fully alive, intense, and when coupled with happiness, it is a sublime experience. It can accompany beginnings, a sense of purpose, but it can be harder to sustain when we are deeply within the relationship, the work, or the goal. This spell can reignite the flames of passion that help us to feel warm, alive, motivated, and genuinely excited. It can help us to get things, important, soulful things done. If you have been chosen by this magical spell, the universe wants to help you to restart the fires of passion in an important area of your life where you may have lost direction and motivation. Dreams and desires are not to be suppressed within a soulful, enchanted life. They are to be lived. When we give them life, we live more fully in return. When you cast this magical spell, you will be reunited with the powerful moment of ignition and feel once again on track, moving towards beautiful goals and dreams. If you have chosen this card, you may be wondering where the spark has gone. What happened to those euphoric, soaring moments when you felt your heart had wings? Passion is all about unabashed, truthful, wholehearted, emotional intensity and joy. It is a primal, wonderful human experience. With this magical spell's help, you can welcome this quality back into your life as a friend, not an unruly influence pulling you this way and that. With this spell, You can simultaneously be wild, free, and fiery. Okay, beautiful affirmation. Passion. It comes in so many different shapes and forms. For some, this may be passion towards love, right? Romantic love, relationship. For others, this is a passion possibly towards what you do. Your craft, your skill, maybe your art. But passion, right? That coming alive, right? Getting excited and overjoyed and connected to something that you're passionate about. Okay, I really like this affirmation taking us into today's tarot love reading. Okay, and like I've been doing lately, honestly, I just really enjoy this moment that I have to do this recording. I enjoy all my tarot readings, but this one's kind of special because it's our daily love read, and this gives me a chance to be able to connect, with so many of our soul family members that have subscribed to the channel. Okay, so we just want to see what the opening energy is, taking us into today's tarot love reading. Okay, opening energy. It's good. We have the Hermit card, representing the card of Virgo. So you may be a Virgo, or you may have a Virgo in your life. So the Hermit card, it's a good energy. What the energy represents by itself is seeking solitude, right? Seeking that quietness, in order to be able to connect with our inner self, to listen to that inner feeling, right? As it serves us as a bit of a compass, right? Similar to the lantern that illuminates the night sky for the hermit. The hermit sits on the edge of this mountain, right? Overlooking the universe, right? Asking the important questions, maybe looking for some guidance and direction. Too many cards. Okay. All right. Definitely intuition here, right? Connecting with intuition, right? Seeking that solitude. Right? We may be seeking answers, right? Maybe important answers. The High Priestess card. Beautiful energy, right? A universal energy. Reminding us of our intuition. Reminding us of our intuition as it pertains to rebirth, right? As it pertains to creation. She stands above a crescent moon, right? Crescent moon represents that unseen energy. It's a card of manifestation, right? Manifesting from the divine within you. Okay, beautiful. Coming in next, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is a good energy. It represents, if you look at the figure here on the card, she's positioned herself on top of the hill, right? So she has the advantage of being above, which gives her the ability to be able to better see what may be approaching, right, from either direction. Who's watching her back? Her companion, the lion, representing power and strength. So this can also represent the energy of long term, looking at the big picture. All right, tell us more. Tell us more. Okay. All right, so showing up at the center of today's tarot love reading, we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is a good energy, right? By way of zodiac, represents air sign energy. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It's a pretty serious energy, right? It's very focused. It's a good energy to have in business. Uses the logic and pragmatic thinking, right? Not the kind of energy to really get distracted in a lot of drama and emotions, right? He's seeking for his truth. The two birds flying above him, right? They're kind of popping out to me. Okay, coming in next to the King of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. Right, so for some, we may have a couple. The Queen of Swords, again, it represents that air sign quality. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be. Right? This is an energy that within each and every one of us that we can embrace. The Queen of Swords, it's a good energy for us to harness, right? Especially as it pertains to if we need to make some changes in our life, right? Important changes. You notice she holds a sword in one hand, right? Sword to be able to cut out and remove those changes, right? Those necessary, needed changes. Notice in her other hand, she holds a butterfly, right? The butterfly representing rebirth and beginnings. Okay, sorry, I need to make sure card didn't flip here. If it flipped, it's very important to me because it'd be an individual flip. It's part of our tarot reading. Okay. Right, beautiful. So coming in next to the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, the Nine of Cups is a beautiful energy, right? For each and every one of us to be able to connect ourselves to and to feel. It's an energy that we can recognize, right? It kind of represents that energy of being on track, right? Being connected to your journey on the right path, moving you towards manifesting all of your hopes and dreams, right? So I feel like, this is coming in. We also have the Nine of Wands here, right? So looking at the long term, really focused on that, thinking about what exactly do we want to manifest, right? In terms of our hopes and our dreams. Okay. All right, coming in next, and it's coming in attached to the High Priestess card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a good energy, right? So it's representing that energy of independence. This can be the universe acknowledging and recognizing your sense of independence, right? Your ability to earn, your ability to take care of yourself, maybe yourself and others. Beautiful energy, right? She's surrounded by all of this abundance, right? These 9 pentacles, all of this growth, and the wildlife that she's tamed. So it's a good energy. Okay. Coming in next, and it's coming in attached to the Nine of Wands, we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a good energy. You notice the figure here in the card. She's walking out of the water, and we have 6 cups here in the water. They're all full cups, right? So the water, it's representing emotions and feelings. So representing looking back on the past, good memories, right? Full cups, memories of secure, stable times. They're memories that serve us very well. Okay. Coming in next and showing up at the center of today's Tarot Love reading, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a beautiful energy, right? Representing by way of zodiac, fire sign energy. So it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King, so we think of male energy, which May be the case for some, but doesn't have to be. King of Wands is great energy, right? The King of Wands, the kind of energy that he knows what he wants, he or she, and they go after it, right? It's a high energy, they're very driven, similar to that fire sign kind of energy, go-getters. Has this kind of magnetic charm to him, right? This ability to really resonate well with people from all walks of life, attracting them, both men and women. His companion is the lion, representing power and strength. His other companion, the dragon, representing speed and fire. Coming in, showing up at the center of today's tarot love reading, attached to the King of Swords. Okay. All right, so coming in next and attached to the Queen of Swords, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, it's a good energy, as it represents the energy of being focused on what it is you do, right? Your trade, your craft, your work, your hobby, whatever it is that earns you income. It's a work-related energy. This is about this is really encouraging us to get focused, right? To devote ourselves to striving to become better at what it is we do, striving to become the best at what it is we do, right? So investing your energy, right, into those areas in your life, those work-related energies, right, that create security and stability in your life. It's coming in attached to the Queen of Swords. Okay, coming in next, came right out, and it's coming in attached to the Nine of Cups. We have the card of Leo, the Strength card, right? It's a beautiful energy. If you look at the figure here in the card, she sits on top of this hill, and she's sitting next to one of the most fierce animals on the planet, right? But she has the courage, the strength within her, the inner strength to trust, to reach down and to cup this lion's chin. Trusting, right? Really creating that inner strength within her. It's kind of like representing that energy of taking that leap of faith. Again, I'm seeing two birds here. All right, tell us more. Okay, so the energy taking us out of today's tarot love reading is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a good energy. So by itself, it represents that energy of rest and recuperation. It's coming in is the energy taking us out of today's tarot love reading. Okay, all right, guys, I have today's tarot love reading done. I'm anxious to look at it, to begin putting together and kind of seeing and feeling what are the messages here in today's tarot love reading that are meant to be shared. So I'm going to take a moment and look at it here and just see and feel what those messages are, and I'll come right back and I'll share the reading with all of you start to finish. And I may very well go after some further clarification in a few areas as well. So what I started to say earlier is I really enjoy this tarot reading, so I've kind of removed the timer. I keep it within a reason, but I'm not racing and hustling at all. I just really enjoy connecting and sharing this moment with you guys. Okay, I think I have it here. I love today's tarot reading. It's a great reading. I feel like there's some really good and meaningful messages here. Messages that apply to each and every one of us, right? Whether we're seeking romantic love or not. It's really not about that. It's love in general. It's about being able to create and to manifest more joy and happiness, more love and abundance in your life. So the opening affirmation, taking us into today's tarot love reading, right, is passion. It's important, right? This is kind of the big message behind, or the energy that's behind today's tarot love reading, right? It's being able to reconnect ourselves with whatever that is in our life, right, that we're passionate about, that we're excited about. Whether it's love of another person, right, or love of your work, your job, your trade, craft, your art, whatever it may be, right? Bringing and creating this energy of passion. It's about getting excited, right? Getting reignited again. Okay, so the opening energy taking us into today's tarot reading is the Hermit card, representing the energy of Virgo, right? So the Hermit seeks solitude, right? Seeks that quiet time, away from the noise and the chatter, going inward, right? Also removing themselves from the noise of our mind, right? These preformed opinions and judgments that we may have. You know, if you think about it, I don't know how well it would serve us to take time and to get away from the noise, only to have quiet, but yet we've already formed opinions and judgments in our mind. So we're closed to receiving anything new because we've already formed these opinions and judgments, right? It's giving ourselves the opportunity to open ourselves up, to really connect with our intuition, our inner feeling. It's a big part of today's tarot love reading, right? As we now see the High Priestess card, representing our intuition, right? It's the intuition that's connected to the Hermit card of seeking the solitude. Attached to it is the Nine of Pentacles, right? Representing that energy of independence. So connecting ourselves with our intuition is we're connecting ourselves with whatever this is that we're passionate about in life, right? Connected to the Nine of Pentacles, so it's representing that energy of creating, all right, of independence. Notice that the High Priestess, she's surrounded by butterflies, representing rebirth. Okay. And again, like the messages, they seem very, very clear to me. Coming in next, we have the Nine of Wands, and attached to it, we have the Six of Cups. Right. So the Nine of Wands, it's representing making it a point to step back and look at the big picture. Right. We're looking at long term, not the short term fix. And we don't want to go back, and we don't want to repeat behaviors of the past that didn't serve us well. Right? We need to look back on the past at those times when those energies were serving us and serving us effectively. Okay, showing up at the center of today's tarot love reading, we have the King of Swords, and attached to the King of Swords is the King of Wands. So we have air sign and fire sign, right? So what I feel here is balance, right? They're both king energies. The King of Swords is very serious energy, right? He's seeking his truth, right? And once he has his truth, right, then he's able to embrace this King of Wands energy, right? Fire sign energy. Now he's able to take it and to run with it, right? He's able to really ignite it and create some passion. It's about balance, right? Because the King of Wands is a creator, right? Great energy. So takes the truth and then puts it to work. Okay. So the message is coming in next in today's tarot love reading. We have the Queen of Swords, and attached to the Queen of Swords is the Eight of Pentacles, right? So the Eight of Pentacles represents, it's a work-related energy. This is about really channeling our energy and getting focused, right? Focused on what it is that we're doing, what it is we're passionate about. Attached to it is the Queen of Swords, right? So this lets us know that for some, there may be some more changes that you need to make as you step into this Eight of Pentacles energy, right? Because it's about creating, rebirth, new beginnings. She's holding a sword, so there may be some other limiting energies that may need to be removed, right, in order for you to really align yourself with this Eight of Pentacles energy, right? This work-focused and driven energy. Okay, I love to see these two energies come up. We have the Nine of Cups. Attached to it is the Strength card. Right? So we see the card of Leo. So you may be a Leo, you may have a Leo in your life. Right? But this Nine of Cups energy is a beautiful energy, right? Of feeling like I'm on the right path. I'm connected to manifesting my hopes and my dreams. Right? Connected to it is strength, right? So you know that you're connected to these Nine of Cups energy, right? When you're feeling that inner strength within you, right? It's really, I feel like this inner strength is really building. I don't normally say that with this Strength card, right? But I do, right? For whatever reason, I feel like the strength is really ramping up and building right now. Taking you towards manifesting all of your hopes and your dreams. Taking us to the energy steering us out of today's tarot love reading, which is the Four of Swords, representing that energy of rest and recuperation, right? So this is about balance. This is about taking our energy and really getting focused, channeling, for some, removing some things from our life in order to create newness and change, new beginnings. This is about balance. This is about making sure that you're also taking time to rest and recuperate. Very important. You know, we think about it, if we're not getting the kind of rest that our bodies and our minds, our spirits need, it throws our judgment off. It can change our perception, right, of how we're receiving life, maybe the next day, right, how we're receiving those experiences, the meaning of those experiences. There's just really an emphasis being pushed here with this Four of Swords, right, of just really pointing out the importance of taking time to rest and recuperate. Okay, all right, I have today's tarot love reading done now. I'm going to take a moment real quick. I just want to look at it, and I want to see if there are any areas where we want to go after a little further clarification, see if we can gain a better sense and understanding of what's being said here. So hang on just a few moments while I take a look at this. Okay, so the first area I want to start in is I want to ask a little bit more about this King of Swords energy, right? The energy showing up at the center and the top of today's tarot love reading. See if we can get a little further clarification on the King of Swords. Tell us more about the King of Swords. Okay, so coming in, attached to the King of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's a good energy, like all night energies. It's an energy that you can count on showing up. Notice, it's also the slowest moving energy, right? The most reliable, but the slowest moving. So it's representing this energy of security, right? Of stability. It's coming in attached to this King of Swords. Which is letting us know, right, this King of Swords energy, the stability and the security, right, that they've been trying to manifest and create, coming in, but coming in slowly. Okay, now I want to ask about let's ask about this Queen of Swords energy. See if we can get a little further clarification on the Queen of Swords energy. Tell us more about this Queen of Swords. Sorry, too many cards. Further clarification on the Queen of Swords. Okay, so further clarification on the Queen of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So yes, Queen of Swords, about creating new beginnings. You're holding a sword in one hand, right? Removing those limiting energies that may still need to be removed. She's surrounded by butterflies, right? Representing this new beginning. She's holding a butterfly in her other hand. So this Queen of Swords energy, right? At work creating this new tangible beginning. Okay, and now I want to ask a little bit more about the King of Wands energy, showing up at the center of today's tarot love read. Tell us more about the King of Wands. Okay, so earlier I was feeling balance, right, with the King of Swords and the King of Wands. I was feeling balance there for some reason, right? Getting further clarification on the King of Wands, we have the Six of Cups, right? So the Six of Cups, it's a beautiful energy, right? Representing the energy. If you look here at the figure on the card, right, is giving, right? Giving and receiving. So it's this, representing this energy of an even exchange, right? Of giving and receiving. Yeah, kind of pointing out that balance. Okay. Now I'm going to get a little further clarification on this Eight of Pentacles, right? This work-related energy, of really getting focused on what it is we're trying to create, right? Because we're trying to connect ourselves to this energy of passion, right? Being reignited. Tell us more about the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry about that. Okay, tell us more about the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, please. Further clarification on the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. It was tried to pop out, it wanted to come out. So what's coming in attached to this Eight of Pentacles energy? It's beautiful. The energy of the sun. Right? So representing the energy of Leo. You may be a Leo or have a Leo in your life. The energy in this card, a beautiful energy, is it represents that energy. If you see the figure here on the card, you see this child, right, on this white horse of purity and unconditional love. The child is naked and holds out its arms, right? ready and willing to receive. This is about trusting. It's about letting go of fears and worries and concerns. It's about the sun coming out, right, and shining on you. This is a beautiful energy, arguably the best energy in the tarot set, by some. And it's coming in connected to this Eight of Pentacles energy, right? So this energy of really getting focused on what it is we do, right? Our craft, our work, our job, our hobbies, right? Spending those energies, getting focused. What does it bring us in our life? It brings us joy. It brings us bliss, right? Childlike enthusiasm. They're blessings, right? It's a card of blessing. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm done with today's tarot love reading. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a good reading with some very good and specific messages that are connected to this. I think there are messages that are meant for each and every one of us. Right? Each and every one of us, as we bring more meaning and purpose into our lives, as we take the time to connect ourselves, right, with whatever it is we're seeking in life that we're passionate about, right? Something that ignites us, that gets us excited, right? Of being able to create this passion and bring this balance into your life. Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for letting me connect with each and every one of you to be able to share. You guys are the best. I love all of you. Thank you so much for all the love and the support that you provide here on this channel. All the beautiful views, the beautiful comments that I'm looking forward to reading over the weekend, right, this afternoon. Anyways, September 3rd, Tuesday afternoon, beautiful day today. Make it a great day. I hope you're able to find your messages here in today's tarot love reading. And in one form or another, from listening to this reading, you're able to raise your vibration, right? Allowing yourself to experience more joy and happiness in your life, manifesting more love and abundance, manifesting those things that you're passionate about. Okay, guys, have a beautiful day. Thanks for letting me share.